Let's talk about making yourself more attractive. I mean, not that you're ugly or anything.
How'd you do that?
I see that success is not something you pursue. It is something you are.
You want to get hired to speak, then you got to make sure that you're really attractive to the people who are hiring you, because it's like your website is like your clothing. And it's like, if your website sucks, think about if you went out looking like a scrub out in public. That's pretty much what your website is representative of. Your presentation, you on stage, you giving your speech, that's like your personality. So if your speech sucks, imagine like you're the most boring person in the world. And so that's what you want to think of. You got to make yourself more attractive in order to get hired. Now, when I started, which just like every speaker, my website freaking sucked. And I really wish I had a picture of the very first website, and I have pictures of older websites, but not the very first website I had. And the older websites I have it sucks, but the very first one was freaking horrible. And it's almost like me walking out dressed like a scrub. Nowadays, my website is a million times better. It's got video footage, testimonials, all of that stuff. And that's why I get hired. And that's how you need to think in terms of making yourself more attractive. If you don't do this, you just won't get hired. Think about it like this. Once you get to the point where you look like Brad Pitt, people are going to hire you. But once you get to the attractive level of Benji Bruce, people can't turn you down. Yeah, that's right, Brad. What you got on the Bruce. So think about what makes you attractive, and what makes you attractive is in terms of your presentation and your website and your brand in general. And don't think in terms of rules, because I know a lot of guys out there, they're like, rules, and this just isn't how the speaking world works. And a perfect example of someone who doesn't play against the rules, but who builds an attractive business is Gary Vaynerchuk. The perfect example. People say you can't cuss. You're not allowed to cuss. This dude cusses up a storm, F-bombs everywhere. And he makes, I don't know, maybe like about 10 million on speaking engagements. So he's doing pretty decent. I mean, it's okay. But he built himself an attractive speaking business. And that's what you have to do. So your videos, your social proof, your pictures, all of this makes you attractive. To get hired, be more attractive. Stop being an ugly mofo.